Hofstad. I'm from Mount Vernon, Washington, and most people see my number and see me play, and they think 23. This kid wants to be Michael Jordan, or this kid wants to be LeBron James. That's not where it comes from. Growing up, I had moved from Mount Vernon to Stanwood in second grade, and I didn't have a lot of friends because being a new kid that young, you don't meet a whole lot of people. When I first got to elementary school, first one I met was this kid named Davis Carlson. Me and him immediately became very close. We spent every waking moment together. Our families became very close. There was a time when we were building a new house and we were living in a trailer home until the house was built. And I remember waking up in the mornings and going to his house immediately, going to school with him, after school coming home, just being with him. And one year I tried to run away from home, and I even tried to run to his house. And so growing up, we were inseparable. We would be able to go downtown and change sweatshirts. People would think we were twins, we were brothers. And that's what we liked, that's what we wanted to have. And growing up, we always talked about what we wanted to do when we got older, and go through graduation together, and go through college together, and just stick together through everything. Be each other's best mans at our weddings. And I remember one day, it was a beautiful day outside. I was playing football with a buddy outside, and our moms were together. They called us into their kitchen, sat us down. And we were really confused at the time. We didn't know what was going on. And they told us that Davis, my best friend, had leukemia. And they said at the time it wasn't very serious, that they thought they might be able to catch it. But looking back at it, you just think that's what your parents told you to make you feel better. I was really confused because I was young. I didn't really know what cancer was or what it did to your body. All I know is that I was in for a really long road. He fought it really well, and I remember every weekend, every moment I could, being at Children's Hospital, being at the Ronald McDonald House, and those places are amazing. They really make you feel like you're at home. The Ronald McDonald House makes you feel like you're in a really nice hotel the entire time, so that was really nice. I got to do a lot of cool things because of him. The Make-A-Wish Foundation let me go with him to Seahawk games, sit in Seahawk suites, meet the owner. I got to be on the court with the Seattle Supersonics when they ran through the tunnel, and I got to see Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis. I got to go to a couple Mariners games. Graham Lindstrom used to be a defensive end for the Seahawks, and he had to stay down in Seattle for kids with cancer and their friends to come down and meet him and meet some of the Seahawks, so that was really cool. So, it was a hard time for all of us, but there was a lot of cool things that came out of it. And, this is just kind of the kid he was. He was given 3 wishes, or he was given a wish, and he had 3 choices. He could go anywhere in the world, he could meet any superstar he wanted, or he could have an entire game room built in his house. And he chose to have a game room built in his house so that his family and friends could enjoy it even after he was gone. The day that I'll never forget is December 25th, 2005, Christmas Day. You wake up just like any other kid. You go open your presents, see your family. You wake up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m., went and opened my presents, did the family routine, and left for my grandma's house, which we did every year. I remember sitting on the couch on Christmas and looking at my mom and asking my mom if I could call Davis and wish him a Merry Christmas and see how his day was going. And took her phone, called, and it was his dad that answered the phone. And he immediately said, "Can I talk to your mom?" And that was kind of my first clue. I then sat on the couch just kind of waiting to kind of hear what my mom was going to say. And I snuck off back to the back room where she was. And I come around the corner and just see her in tears crying on the ground. I then immediately knew what was going on. I stood there for a while and went back and sat down on the couch, and they had no idea that I had seen them. My dad goes back in that back room for a good 20 minutes. He comes out and he tells me to go back there with them. And as I go back in there, I just see the tears on my mom's face. I sit down and they tell me that my best friend had passed away of cancer. It was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. We played basketball together. We played baseball together. We spent our life together. He always wore number 23 in anything he did. That was his number. And now that is why I've worn it in high school and why I continue to wear it and will continue to wear it wherever I am.
Real feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.